quite figured out like that. About a year, probably 2 years ago, a guy came to see me who is he's the North American president of Airbus, and he said to me he said Ohio is our biggest state, as some of you know. Most people in Ohio don't know that, but he said Ohio's our biggest state. We don't recognize ourselves as an aerospace state the way that I think you understand in Miami Valley because of Wright Pat and all that's grown out of it. But he said we have about $10 billion. That Airbus spends about $10 billion in the United States buying components for their airplane assembly in Europe. About $10 billion. $4.3 billion of that $10 billion are spent in Ohio. So we are by far Airbus's biggest state. I would add that Boeing has about an equal investment in Ohio, so it's not like Airbus is there and Boeing isn't. It's really both of them. We have a much smaller percentage of Boeing's components than we do Airbus. But the president of Airbus said to me, North American Airbus said, we want to make Ohio a bigger state. And we want a bigger presence in the state. We want a more notable presence in the state in terms of what we're known for. And as a result, we did a couple of big things with Airbus. Some of you, Gary Conley and several of you were part of this. We brought in, we set up two conferences, procurement conferences, one in Cleveland and one in National Composite Centers, many of you know. And we invited, co-sponsored with Airbus, invited people that wanted to sell into the supply chain for Airbus or have some business relationship with Airbus. In the two conferences, probably 700 people showed up representing about 300 businesses. And the president of Airbus has said to me, North American Airbus has said, he expects not just an increased manufacturing presence in Ohio, but he wants to train more aeronautical engineers. He wants to be part of funding and being involved with state universities. He's not decided where yet and how he wants to do that, or maybe private schools, but he wants a presence in engineering schools where they will help to fund. He made the analogy to me in a meeting that I set up with him and the governor that it would make sense to, he looked at Wichita and what Wichita did because of airplane manufacturing there, some incredible number, I don't know the number of, of engineers, aeronautical engineers, and airplane technicians and all that city has, that critical mass they have, because they've been doing it for so long in terms of airplane construction.